Hey guys, I am back and I am going to do my deviled eggs witchy recipe. So for you guys that already know how to make deviled eggs, it's very simple. I just wanted to do something really basic, something that everybody probably has on hand or might possibly be able to make tonight to bring in this energy for the new year. So I thought, well, since I'm already making deviled eggs as part of our meal, I figured I would go ahead and do that as one of our, um, you know, kitchen witching videos, since it's pretty easy and most of these ingredients you probably do have at home and you probably already know how to make deviled eggs, but maybe you don't know how to do it the witchy way and with intention. So here we go. You are going to need, I'm making a small batch, so I'm only going to make for me and Gilo and possibly my mother-in-law if she decides to come up to eat. So I just boiled 6 eggs. I had actually boiled 7, but Armani and Louis want one, so one of them goes to him. So I have 6 of them right here, so keep in mind that these are going to make 12 deviled eggs. Since you're cutting them in half, it's going to make a serving of 12. So, try to, so if you want, depending on whatever number you want, cut that number in half because that's how many you're going to need. Oh, Moondance. She said, my kids love deviled eggs. Oh, that is awesome. I am also going to be using chives. So chives, part of the onion family, is really good for protection. Hi, Renee. The Amish store, I had shared the information on that video. I replied to your comment. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but I could send you the information. Again, if you don't see it on there, let me know. Hey, Erica. So, chives are part of the onion family. Really good for protection. Really good for eating, like for protection, to put protection into you. Also, oh, Melly's here. Melly says, hello, beautiful. Happy New Year, mamita. Ring in the new year with abundance and prosperity. Yes, 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 lots of it. Also really good for warding off disease. So if you, okay, I'll send it to you, Renee. Message me on Facebook, that way I can send you the information. Hi, Debbie. Happy New Year. So the chives are really good for warding off disease. A lot of times, back in ancient times, the ancient gypsies used to use chives to help with their fortune telling, with their divination. They used to use chives. Also, chives used to be hung on bedposts of children to ward off disease. It was also grown outside of children's windows of their bedrooms to ward off disease. So chives is really good for warding off disease, also for removing negative energy and for protection. Yes, Trini, eggs. Eggs are really good for fertility. They represent fertility, and maybe you're not wanting to have children, but if you're wanting to get more in touch with your creative side, if you are an artist, if you create things, like I do, I create all the time. So I want to incorporate this intention into my new year because I want to keep on with my creation, with my creative juices flowing and things coming to me, new ideas, and still, having my powerful abilities to be able to create. Fertility does not always have to mean children. If you like to build things, if you like to bake, if you like to cook, if you like to create art, if you like to do music, if there is anything that involves creativity, creation, eggs represent the goddess, creation, fertility. The shells, Erica, you can save the shells from the eggs that you peel. You can save the shells, dry them out. Once they're dried, you can grind them up into a powder. And you can add a little bit of water, not a lot, And what I like to do is I add a little bit of flour, and then once you know, you can roll it up with like brown paper bag, almost like rolling a like rolling a joint. You would roll the eggshells, the you know that the it's kind of, it becomes like a putty almost. You roll that putty up into the paper bag and let it dry, and then once it dries, or you could even use a paper towel. Once it dries, you can roll it out and you'll have a nice piece of chalk, and you can use that chalk to make sigils around your home. That would be cascarilla. Okay, Erica's familiar. Trini's LOL. And if you don't want to go ahead and go that route, you can still grind the shells up into a powder. Add it with sea salt. You can roll some shit, Erica. You can look. I'm over here rolling. You can grind up the eggshells, add it with sea salt, and you can use that as a purification salt. You can use it for your altar. You can use it for candles. You can use it for all kinds of things. So yeah, that was a good point. Thank you so much for bringing that up, because I was not going to mention the shells, because I already took my shells off. That way you guys didn't have to watch me peel the egg and everything. But you can use the shells and incorporate that into your workings too. So that is an awesome, awesome idea. You're going to use mustard. Mustard, and I'm using the one with horseradish. Horseradish is really good for removing evil thoughts, evil words, evil thinking. You know, if there's anything that was sent to you that was dark energy, or somebody did some type of dark workings toward you, horseradish and consuming horseradish helps to banish that. Well, whatever was in you, whatever has affected you. If you tend to speak a lot of negative things, eat horseradish. And you don't have to eat pure horseradish. You can get the ground mustard like how I'm going to use in this recipe. Oh, thank you, Trini. Oh, Gentry's here. Hi, Gentry. That's what I do, but I also add herbs and the ashes from my sage and rosemary smudges. Nice. So you guys can go ahead and note that. Erica, Gentry said that she adds herbs and ashes to her grounded up eggshells, like sage and rosemary from her smudges. So you can go ahead and note that, Erica, because that's a good witchy tip. Thank you, Gentry. Hi, Nadra. So, oh, hold on 1 second, you guys. I'm making rice, so I don't want my rice to burn. You're gonna see me like multitasking. I got like a lot of stuff going on. All right. Sorry, you guys. I'm back. You gonna say hi?
I did already.
Oh, you already did? Okay. Let's see. All right. And also, even the mustard has metaphysical properties. Let's see. I already mentioned horseradish. Let's see. One second. No, it should be in there. Mustard is another good protection. So there's going to be a lot of protection in these eggs. A lot of protective properties in these eggs, which is really good to bring in for the new year, because, yeah, I can tell you were saying hi, baby. Oh.
Oh, I use the camera?
Yeah, you moved it, but it's okay. All right. So a lot of protection is going to be going in here. Paprika, another one, paprika. Another protection. Fire element. This paprika is really good. It'd be almost like using chili powder, but it's not as intense. So if you want to incorporate like that chili into your recipes, use paprika, because it's not as hot. It's not as spicy, but it still has the same intention of what you would use chili powder to ward off, to remove any negative energies, any negative vibrations. Chili powder or paprika works really great. If you can't handle the spice level of chili powder, powder or of cayenne pepper, then go for paprika. And of course, I'm going to be using salt. Salt is really good for purification. So with all of that, I will go ahead and get started. So you're just basically going to want to cut your eggs in half. Put your yolks inside. And if you guys don't have chives, you can use just plain onion. You don't have to use everything that I'm using. If you don't have it on hand, feel free to use whatever it is that you have. If you don't have paprika, you can use black pepper. If you just don't like peppery stuff at all, then just don't use any type of pepper. Or if you only have regular mustard, you can use regular mustard. It doesn't, it's not a necessary to have anything with horseradish in it. If you guys have any questions about anything, please feel free to go ahead and ask. I am going to be doing the lodestone video after this, so, you know, you guys can check out that lodestone video. And I was just here just listening to music. I have rice on the stove. I have my crock pot going with corn and potatoes. Potatoes really good for grounding. Awesome for grounding energy. Corn really good for bringing in happiness and abundance and joy, bringing joy into the home. And then I'm also going to be doing some, I'm going to be making steak for Gilo because he wants steak. And I'm going to be making some Cajun style shrimp. I got some seaweed salad too. I was so excited because we went to go and get the oysters. And they had seaweed salad there. So seaweed salad, abundance, money, prosperity. Also connection with my goddess. Which I love to incorporate her into my meals. Because I feel like I'm invoking her. Like I'm taking her into myself, into my being. I'm bringing in her essence. Find out what your deities like to eat. Or like to eat. Or what their offerings are. Yemaya loves watermelon, so there's times that I'll get I'll get like a few slices of watermelon. I won't get a full watermelon because Gilo's allergic to watermelon, so he can't eat watermelon, and I can't eat a whole watermelon, so I just end up getting a few pieces of watermelon sometimes. All right, I do not measure. I just kind of go by taste. And one sec. All right. I go with taste and what I like. You don't want to go too heavy on your wet ingredients because if you put too much wet ingredients into your mixture, then it won't, it'll be too runny and it won't be very good. So what I did was I mashed up the yolks. You want to mash up the yolks really good. And go little by little, like with the mustard and with the mayo. You don't want to put a whole shit ton in there because, like I said, it's easy to pour more, but when you overdo it, you can't go back. You would just have to put it as it is, or you would have to make more eggs, and yeah, it's better to just go little by little. If you need more of something, put more of something. And like I said, if you don't have chives, you can use onions, you can use, or if you have dried chives, you can use dry chives. It doesn't have to be fresh. I just so happen to have some still growing on my porch. I had brought all my plants in for the winter time, and thankfully they're still growing a little bit. Not as nice and as big as how they were in the summertime, but I don't feel like dirtying another spoon, so I'm gonna try to get it to come out. Just going to do it like this. All right. See, so I needed a little bit more mayo, which is fine. We just add a little bit more. And this is a really simple, easy recipe. Like 1 to 5, 5 being the most difficult. This is like a 1, if that. So if you're not a cook, if you don't really like to cook too much, this is a super easy recipe. And you can take this to, hi Desert Siren. You guys can make this if you guys are going to go to some type of dinner party or gathering. You can put this intention into the food that you bring and serve it to everybody at the gathering that you're going to. It'll be a nice way to give them some good intentions, whether it be for New Year or just a regular, you know, a regular occasion. Doesn't have to be for New Year's. You could do this even tomorrow if you wanted to.
You want some vino, bro?
Yes, please. Wine, or are you gonna pour drinks?
I'm gonna pour some liquor, but I figured you want a wine.
No, we can do the we got Moet. We can do Moet later.
For which ones are now? Wine? Yeah, because there's a bottle of wine in there.
There's a bottle of wine?
Yeah, there's a little bit left on it, yeah.
Oh.
It's like this much in there.
No, I'm good. I'll take a drink. Are you doing Bacardi?
No, I'm doing tequila.
Oh, okay. You want me to record you making a drink recipe? Want to share it?
No.
No.
Trade secret.
It's a secret.
Family recipe.
Gino doesn't want to share his family recipe of his drink that he's about to make.
Start off with 2 ounces of no.
Desert Siren's laughing at you.
Yeah.
She said, "Are there any witchy benefits with chocolate?" Yes, there are,
Yes.
girl.
Yes, there is.
Yes, Erica. We have some chocolate on our living room table because that's going to be part of dessert. Chocolate is good to bring in the love energy.
And it's also rich.
It's also rich. Yes, thank you, baby. Also rich. So it brings in richness, and there's a history with the cocoa beans. I'm trying to think. I think it was the Aztecs. Oh, I'd have to look it up, but I want to say there was a history with the Aztecs with the cocoa beans. I don't remember what it is. If any of you guys know what I'm talking about, please feel free to go ahead and give that information. Ooh, they're sipping on limoncillo with Kettle One and a splash of lemonade. Get it, girl?
Damn.
Chocolate was the drink of the Aztec kings. Thank you, Desert Siren. Ooh, you motherfuckers. I love you guys. See, I knew it. I was like, it's something to do with the Aztecs. I don't remember, but I remember knowing about it. But I just couldn't remember. That memory, you know, sometimes. That's what happens. Nader says, we love you too, girl. Oh, hold on 1 second. Okay, so all I did was chop up the chives. You don't gotta do it like real precise and real pretty because it's gonna get all mixed up. It adds a really nice pop of color though. You see that green in there? That green kind of gives you that thought of like little pieces of money floating around in your food. New Year's, we always want to eat like we're rich. It brings in abundance, success, financial stability. You know, and richness doesn't always have to be about money, you know, because I consider me and my husband to be very rich. Maybe not money-wise, but we're definitely rich in love. We're rich in... And yeah, with having our dogs, we consider them as being rich. Chives make me fart though. LOL, Desert Siren. Huh?
Where the pops squirt?
Oh, that should be in the fridge.
Yeah.
Well, don't eat chives, Desert Siren. I don't think your hubby would appreciate that. Bringing in the new year that way. Okay. So as you're mixing that all in, while you're mixing it, you want to keep having these thoughts of what your intentions are, what you're bringing in. So like I had said, you know, that the chives, it looks a lot like money in here. And it's even for removing any type of negative energy, whether it be from your own doing or from an outer source. It removes all of that. Let all bad things out. Desert siren, oh my god. Around we rich, lol. I eat anything. Nader, I eat anything. I'm not picky. Oh, you guys are so fun. Okay. What's Louis playing with?
No idea.
He's got his little sweater on. He thinks he's all cute. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and put the salt in. Again, you do not want to go too heavy. You do not want to go too heavy. I always like to put the salt in my hand because then I'll be able to put my intention into it. You do not want to go too heavy with the salt. If you need to add more, add more. But don't just pour the salt in to give yourself purification. You need to make sure it tastes good too. So I'm going to go ahead and put some intention into this salt for purification, for blessings, for warding off any evil energies. Some over the shoulder. Oh, Louis like, what the fuck was that? I'm sorry, Louis. I forgot you were down there. Okay. Wait, we have a question. Doesn't matter what color grapes. I got green. Nadra, no, it does not matter what color grapes. You can use green or you can use purple. I was going to get green, but the green ones were like the size of little miniature apples. And I was like, oh, hell no. There was no way I was going to be able to shove 12 of these big-ass grapes in my mouth before 12:01 hit. So I had gotten the purple ones. But you could use the green ones. The green is good, but I just got purple. Doesn't really matter. I mean, if you want to, put more intention on building up your finances and stuff like that, and green is more what you're trying to work on for the year to come, you can go ahead and use green. Just for me, there was, like I said, there were some huge grapes, and I knew I was not going to be able to scarf 12 of them down before 12:01 hit, so I got the purple ones. But yeah, you can use whatever color grapes you can get and whatever kind that you enjoy better. If you like red or I know they had black too, right, my love?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they had black grapes too.
Like
you can get
really
black
dark,
grapes. Yeah, like
really
really dark grapes. You could get those too. It's just that they were all really big. I was like, damn. Like some strawberries. I was like, I know I'm not going to be able to eat all those. Oh, did you, I'm sorry, did you hear? I don't know if you got tap it or sigil? Sigil. Gilo likes to bless our bottles of liquor before we pop them open. So he taps it. I sigil. So hopefully. Oh, you tap after sigil.
Strong or how you want it?
I want it, medium. My husband wants to know if it matters that we're a little tipsy doing these things. LOL. No, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. It's all in good. It's all in good fun, and it's all in. You're having a good time as long as you're not, falling over.
Well, it's all in intention.
Yeah, and it's all in intentions too. So if you're
drinking, you're happy.
Yeah, if you're drinking and you're happy and you're having a good time and you're having fun, then that's good. That just empowers your intentions even more, As long as you're not falling over on the floor and Joe, don't be falling over on the floor. Feeling good, 100%. Awesome. All right, Nadra, I hope I answered your question. I seen that you put a what, but I didn't know if I had answered it properly or not, if you got me. Nice question, Erica. I bet everybody's having something to drink. I'm having something to drink right now. Medicine men, shaman, and other magical folk were always high, so it's all good.
Yep.
Including Nina.
Yeah.
I'm right there. I'm right there with them. You don't know, it's funny. My great-grandpa, my memories that I have of my great-grandpa were of him sitting at the head of the table. He always sat at the head of the table. And he would just be sitting there smoking joints left and right. And nobody ever said anything to him. Everyone would sit there. Kids would be playing on the floor. The adults would be sitting at the table with my great-grandpa. And it was just all normal. It's how we grew up. So it was never nothing that we even talked about or we were like, like, oh my God, because it was just normal. That's what Grandpa did. That's what Grandpa did, Dad did, everybody. Let's see. Nadra, LOL. Hold on, I'm about to read you guys' comments right now. I'm trying to stuff these eggs. You want me to try it right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I hope you guys got a glass poured. I'm about to do a cheers. A cheers to the New Year's.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm drinking out of our sister Caitlin. It was Caitlin, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Our sister Caitlin had gifted us with these 2 glasses. Mine says Queen and Gilo says King Queen.
You say queer. It says queer.
So, I would like to make a toast to all of my witchy brothers and sisters. May you guys be full of abundant blessings, good health, love, success, prosperity. What am I missing? Protection. And many, many blessings, and whatever it is that you have your goals, that all your dreams are achieved, that all your goals are achieved, and everything that you're wanting to do in this coming year happens for you and happens to the greatest of your abilities, and that you will be able to enjoy every day with lots of happiness. Anything you want to say, babe?
What she said.
Cheers. Salud, you guys. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Oh, shit.
Yep. New Year's, bitches.
Damn, babe. Did you mix this? You mix this with your foot or what?
Oh, my
good.
God.
With your foot. You put your foot in it. Oh, what is this? At least tell them what we're drinking. Oh my God, it's so good.
So basically, it's very simple. I'm sure everybody has made it before, but for Christmas, you still on?
Yeah, I'm still on.
For Christmas, believe it or not, my aunt gave me or gifted me this gallon of
big ass bottle
of Cuervo. Yeah. So what I did was I took, like half of lemon, right?
Yeah, half a lemon.
And
It's a lemon, or yeah, it's a lemon.
I squeezed some of that lemon over ice, like in the cup. Make sure there's a lot of ice, and then I poured in squirt, which we have these small cans of squirt that are pretty much like 1 serving. And that's pretty much it. You can garnish it with a lemon on top, or squeeze some more lemon on top to give it a little flavor.
Maybe a little sea salt?
A little bit, yeah, you can. But I'm the type of guy that likes to just, go simple and put a little lemon and tequila, and it gives it a lot of flavor.
Oh, Nadra says hi, Gito.
Oh, hi.
Let's see. Let me catch up on everybody. Okay, everyone says cheers, salud, love those.
Cups, they love the cups.
Oh, Desert Siren. It helps to open the third eye. Reconnecting. Okay, I kind of wanted to do a video talking more about that because I feel like everybody kind of is too scared to do. I know I'm not the only one that smokes. I know that I'm not the only one, but I feel like everyone's too scared to put a video out there on the metaphysical properties and ways to use weed in your practice. And yes, you can use it in your practice. And yes, it's very beneficial. That's why it is illegal in most states. But because it's so beneficial. But I feel like I might do a video about that because you know what? I got balls and I don't give a fuck. Let's see. And you know what? As long as the thing is that with me, as long as my mom knows and my dad knows, or my dad knew, which my dad smoked with me all the time, I'm fine. Like those were the only people that I really worried about anything, like telling anything to, and they know everything. They know about me being a witch. They know about me smoking. They know about all these things. So I really do not care what anybody else has to say. It's water off my back. Let's see. Same to you too. Cheers. Cheers. Happy New Year right back at you. Thank you, Stacy. Let's see. If you put your yolk ingredients in a baggie and cut a corner of baggie, you can fill the egg whites decoratively like frosting. Ooh, Renee. Damn, you guys. Thank you, Renee. That is an awesome tip. I'm going to keep that in mind for next time. That is an awesome tip. You guys, if you guys end up doing this, listen to what Renee said. Because if you guys want them to look really pretty, I mean, mine, I just kind of like put it in there. But Renee has an awesome idea. You put it like frosting. That is an awesome idea, Renee. Thank you so much. Yes, that Renee. They look like roses. Ooh. This will be the most happiest New Year indeed. Oh, Erica, I'm glad. Nadra, shit, I would. I'm down to talk about it, Nadra says. Awesome. I'm down. Do it. This would be awesome. Let's see. Erica says, exactly. If I don't have to hide it from my mama, then LOL. Damn them negative people, says Nadra. Renee says, you're Nina. Thank you so much. What's up with my internet? But I'm very happy that we're spending the new year together. And yes, we are filled with a world of judgmental people, but that's where the people that are living outside of the box, I don't know, my internet keeps going crazy. But I'm going to go ahead and get ready for my next video, which is going to be the lodestone video. So here is the deviled eggs recipe. Very simple, very easy to make. Fill and keep them in the fridge until they're ready to serve. And then while people are eating them, they're going to be instilling this intention of creativity, fertility, creation, protection, removing anything that is in you that is bad, whether it be negative thinking, negative words, anything that was sent to you. If anybody did any type of negative energy working or evil workings toward you with bad intentions, these are going to remove all. This is a great way to bring in the new year. Also, you have that color yellow incorporated into it. Happiness. Lots of happiness for the new year. The green chives in there just, floating around within that yellow. Prosperity, abundance, financial success, financial stability. This is going to be, it's a very simple recipe, but very powerful at the same time. So, and if you guys are wanting to get more into kitchen witching and ingredients and everything that is in your kitchen cupboard, in your pantry, in your refrigerator, it all has intention. You do not have to get specific things. You can find a recipe right inside of your fridge. You can find ingredients to create a recipe for whatever it is that you're needing, and you feed yourself that spell. You give yourself that intention. You bring that into your physical body, and it becomes a part of you, and that energy stays within you. So, if you guys are wanting to get more into knowing about the metaphysical properties of certain ingredients that we eat, that we use, I highly recommend Scott Cunningham's Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs. This book has a lot of wonderful information in it. It's one of the most popular books that I have seen out there when it comes to herbal magic. And there's lots of stuff in here. He talks about cabbage and lettuce and parsley and cilantro and all these things, everything that you can find at the grocery store in here, and you can create a recipe using this book. And if you guys don't know where to get this book, I believe I have a couple at the shop. If you guys are interested, let me know. If you guys want me to hold on to a copy for you, if you're wanting a copy of this book, let me know. The price on this book is $16.95. So if you guys are interested in that book, let me know. I have a couple of copies at the shop. Let's see. Let me quick catch up with some of the comments before I let you guys go, and I will be back with that next video. Erica says, same, love being able to spend New Year's with you all. Oh, I'm so glad. I know, isn't it nice? Every time that we pop on here, it's the same people, and I love it. You guys, when you guys talk and you guys converse upon, you know, amongst each other, it's awesome because we're all connecting and we're all in the community, and it's awesome to be able to meet more and to connect more and to get to know each other. So I'm so glad that you guys are you know, having this ability to be able to connect with one another through my channel. That's awesome. Oh, you're welcome, sis. Thank you so much, Desert Siren. Thank you, sister. Renee says, looking forward to the Lodestone vlog. Yes, that is coming right now. And Miss Drea says, thank you. I will make those. Desert Siren says, our body is the ultimate temple. Provide for it. Yes, Desert Siren. Yes. Erica, please post the book. It only lets me do certain things, so hopefully I'll be able to get on there and you know, go ahead and do that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for this Lodestone video, and then I have to still do that cleansing video. You know, I'm cleansing my home for the new year, so I'm gonna show you guys how I burn the sage, and I'll have my husband help me out with that one. Gilo, right, baby?
What's up?
You're gonna follow me around with the camera?
Sure.
Okay.
Be your little bitch.
Be your little bitch. Yeah, you're gonna be my little. Love you, sister. You two are a sweet couple. Many blessings. Aw, thank you, Nadra. All right, you guys. I will see you guys in a bit. Okay, Erica. Yeah, stay tuned because I'm gonna do that sage, and I'm also gonna do the lodestone. Yeah, no problem, Trini. And I know it was a really simple video, but I guess it was just my point of making that you guys can easily create an edible spell with very simple ingredients and with not a whole lot of work. It's very easy. Oh, Stacy said, I started drinking my vodka and cranberry. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Stacy. Yes, enjoy. Cranberries are awesome to be incorporating into your new year. So I'll go on talking about that in a little bit because I'll show you the rest of my goodies that I have out. All right, you guys. Well, I will be right back. I'm going to get ready for that next video. Just give me a few minutes and I'll be right back. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Blessed be.